Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me again, Tito Gaming. It's been a while since I last uploaded a video here on YouTube, and that's mainly because I got a lot of stuff at work, so I was too tied up to even shoot a video and edit and upload. But this time around, I was able to have a breathing room, and hopefully I can upload this video as soon as possible. This video, the purpose is to give you a tour of my current work setup, which you can see on my background. You will see how I transitioned into having an RGB, colorful type of work/gaming setup into a more casual, greener, and something more professional looking that I think suited my personality better. I was able to put all the pieces together based on my own personal preference. You will also notice that the inspiration on this workstation came from other people who also posted the pictures of their workstation on Facebook groups, especially the Workspace Addicts. I also have a group that I am included in, which is the Show Your Gaming Rig PH. So those type of groups are the places where I took all my inspiration from, and I just looked for the right pieces through the online shopping applications, LAZADA and SHOPEE. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna pass on the information to you guys. I'm gonna put all the links of the materials and the things that I added on the description, so you can take a look for yourself and see if those could also fit your preference, and if you want to add them to your workstation moving forward. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask on the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first thing that I did was to add another table on the left side. I'm not sure if you remember, but I'm going to show you a picture of my old setup where I only have one table, which is this one, my main table. And then it can only fit one monitor, which is this one, the main monitor, because I also have my laptop on the side of it. So the laptop plus the monitor occupies all the space already on the main table, and I really wanted to have a dual monitor setup because it gives me a better chance to perform on my productivity at work. Plus, it's always nice to have an extended view of what you are doing on your laptop or on your computer. And I knew for myself that the only way that it would be possible is for me to move my laptop on the side or further on the side, and that's when I realized I needed another table. So right now it looks like it's an L-shaped table, but really these are two tables put together, and they are both the same size. They are both 120 centimeters in length, and they're both 60 centimeters wide. So what I like about this table is it has additional shelves. This one where the humidifier is on, and then it also has two more shelves underneath, which I am currently not using because I don't really know what to put on them. But yeah, this is the first one that I added. Next one that I added is this pedestal, or the metal 5-level drawer. Now this is very useful because I had no idea how to hide all my cables. I have a lot of cables. On the first level, that's where I put all my extra cables. As you can see, I have a lot, and I haven't had the time to even organize all of them because they are just all over the place. As you can see, I like to keep my station organized as much as possible. I don't want any clutter to show anywhere because it's just too stressing to see. So having them hidden here, again, gives me a lot of peace of mind. Also, this is where I put all my additional accessories. I have my essential oil here, where I put all my tools. that I use for whenever I think of reconstructing my station or anything in the house. Extra tools again, extra mic accessories. So you see how it's very useful for me, simply because I can put a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, this is the second thing that I added. Also, I had it specifically placed here on the right side because this main table that I have, I think would be better looking if I can hide anything that's underneath it. Otherwise, if I didn't put this drawer here, it would expose anything that I have underneath my table, which may also cause stress for anyone who would see it. So yeah. I also added this Nordic type of lamp. I think that's what it's called, Nordic type of lamp. It's something that you can switch on and off by turning on this little button here. It's a nice addition to the setup just because I think it makes a very warm and cozy ambient to my station. So yeah, this one is very nice. Talk about the shelves, the wall shelves that I added. So currently I have two, this one and also this one. So these two I had to drill directly to the wall. So I used a drill, yeah. Not sure if that's what it's called, but I used a drill to screw up these two wall shelves. I have this one, the box of my phone, I have my mic, I have the PlayStation controllers, and I also have the Bluetooth speaker. It's just nice to see them all organized like that. It also gave more accent to my station. Now this shelf on the top side is what holds the picture frame of me and my wife. It's one of the pictures that we had during our prenuptial photo shoot last year, so very nice. Also, on the left side of the shelves, on the other side, you can see I have here 3 picture frames. On both ends are both Kobe Bryant pictures. I chose Kobe Bryant because he's one of my idols when I was growing up. I used to watch him every day, and the Mamba mentality that he imposed to all of his fans and all of the viewers of the NBA is something that inspired me so much that even up until now, even if he already passed away, is something that I was able to instill to myself in whatever I do, whether it be work, whether it be basketball, whether it be family matters, whether it be with your friends. You always need to have that Mamba mentality where you would just push yourself to the limit and strive to really excel in any aspects. In the middle, you will see it says there hustle. It's a verb, and it's the only controllable pillar of success, which means that you can always dream, you can always plan, you can always think ahead of time, but if you don't have the hustle, you will never be successful because you always have to put in work in order to be successful. Now let's move on to the green side of the station. As you can see, I have 2 hanging plants. All of them are artificial, by the way. So if someone was to ask, are those natural? Of course not. I know for myself that I won't be able to commit into watering them every day and really taking care of them. So what I wanted was just to put green and to put life into my station, and artificial plants was the fix to it. I have 2 hanging plants here on the shelves, both of which got from LAZADA. This one was also an artificial plant. I have here a little bonsai, and I have here in front of my monitors, I have 2 little cute succulent lamps. Oh no, not lamps, I mean plants. 2 cute succulent plants. I mentioned earlier that I really wanted to have a dual monitor setup. Now, I looked for a monitor that's second-hand or pre-loved, just because I don't really want to spend too much on a secondary monitor. This one, my main monitor is a 1440p resolution monitor, and it's 165 hertz refresh rate. That one cost me a little bit, but on the secondary monitor, I didn't really want to spend too much. So I found a second-hand monitor online on Facebook. The store is called RJ Computers. I'm gonna put the link on the description. Now, this secondary monitor is Philips, and I just wanted the same size of the main monitor, just so I can keep the symmetry balanced, and just so it won't really mess up how everything is organized on the table. It's a 1080p 60 hertz refresh rate monitor. It's a nice addition. That's where I put all the chat applications that I use. That's where I put Spotify whenever I want to listen to music. And that's where I put any YouTube videos or any social media applications that I want to open while I'm doing my work at the same time on the main monitor. Also, as you can see, I added a monitor riser. Although it doesn't really work as a monitor riser for me, it's a nice addition because it's a wood accent. That's where I put the succulent lamps. That's where I put my JBL dongle for my headset and also my Jabra earpiece. That's where I also put on the digital clock that I have to keep me updated with the time. Because you know how sometimes I can lose track of time whenever I play games for a long time. So that one is something that keep me reminded. Also, I have here the volume adjuster for my speakers. Now this desk mat, I also updated this desk mat from the old one that I have, which is also of the same color, but with an RGB lighting on the side. So I realized again, I didn't really want to stay with a colorful RGB type of setup anymore. So I looked for a desk mat which is leather and something that is high quality, so that it can last a long time and it can really complement the main table that I'm using. Especially at, you know, what I wanted to achieve is something minimal. For the keyboard, I also switched to a wireless. Before, I was using the Logitech G512 mechanical keyboard. That one is heavy. The body was made of aluminum materials, but this one, the body is made of plastic. But it's hard, and it's not something that would, you know, wobble that much. This one is Keychron K4. By the way, it's a full keyboard, but the keys are condensed so that it won't eat up too much of your space on your desk. Also for my keyboard, I stayed with the Logitech G304 keyboard just because the shape is very comfortable, and it's also wireless, and the battery lasts for a very long time. So this one I think is the perfect mouse for me at this time. I've tried the Logitech G502, but that one is even heavier, and it, you know, makes my elbows and my arms sore whenever I use it for a long time, like for more than 8 hours. So I ended up selling that, and yeah, I stayed with this Logitech G304. Now let's go underneath my desk. I added this Ottoman box. Now I use this as a footstool because, you know, if you're gonna sit on your station and work for like 6 to 8 hours a day, sometimes your legs would feel sore, and it would feel like you want to put them up onto something. So yeah, this is what I use for that. Beside of it is the mini amplifier? No, subwoofer, I'm sorry, the subwoofer of my speakers. I'm gonna show you a little bit of my cable management. I ordered 2 cable trays, and then I kept the cable clips to keep everything organized. That way, if you're gonna look at the bottom of my table, you won't see any strangling cables, which again, more often than not, causes a lot of stress to a lot of people. So keeping it this way, you know, gives someone joy and peace of mind, just like how I feel every time. Also notice I added this humidifier. This is a generic humidifier. I just wanted to add that because sometimes it feels dry. Also, I replaced the phone stands that I have. Before I was just using a plastic black cell phone stand, but this time around I ordered two wooden phone stand that has holes, of course, for whenever you want to charge your phone. Again, this one is a nice addition because it's a wood and it added, you know, more accent to my workstation. Oh, and lastly, sorry, I almost forgot this little monster over here. So for every workstation, especially here in the Philippines, economically wise, you know, not a lot of people can afford air conditioners. And for me, I think buying another air conditioner just to keep my workstation cool is not practical, and rather I invested into this air monster. This is a 20-inch floor fan and I like it, especially now that I have it placed on the side of my station. Plus this air monster, I mean, provides me really good air ventilation in this workstation, simply because even if you have it put on number 1, it's gonna be more than enough for you to stay cool even while playing games. I mean, at least based on my experience. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna show you a quick tour once again. There you go. That was a quick tour of my updated workstation. Hopefully I was able to inspire all of you in terms of improving your workstation, what you can add to make it more appealing, what you can add to make it more functionable, and also hopefully I was able to give you an idea as to where to place all the things that you might want to add in the future, because it's not all about just adding and, you know, buying anything you think of on top of your head, but rather really thinking deeply as to why you want to buy it, where you want to put it, and what would be its purpose on your workstation. Also, just keep in mind, it's not always about the end result, because it may look good and organized now that I'm able to finish it, but always keep in mind that also put in time, effort, and a lot of patience into, you know, putting all the pieces together. That's also something that you have to consider whenever you would want to have something that would look like this. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this super raw and out of the blue vlog that I created. And if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like the video, and if you care to share, I would appreciate it, so, you know, we can inspire more people. Thank you so much, guys. You can also subscribe to my channel if you want to help me grow. If not, then that's fine. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a nice day, and see you on my next vlog.